Good morning, this is Larry Edelson for my Uncommon Wisdom weekly video market update for Thursday, June 2nd. First, I hope you all had a wonderful Memorial Day weekend, and now it's back to the markets in a shortened 4-day trading week. The volume's still pretty light in the post-holiday atmosphere here, and we're seeing continued volatility as expected in virtually all the markets. Having said that, I want to go right to the gold chart first. Here we have the gold chart that I've been monitoring for you, and you can see that gold is creeping higher along this uptrend line. However, I'm not very impressed with its action in here. If gold were really ready to make its next big move higher here, it would begin already have thrusted higher here. And this kind of formation here indicates to me that the rally so far is just a reaction, and we'll probably get another leg to the downside. A little bit too early to say, but again, I want you to keep in mind that that's only the short-term view. The long-term, no matter what gold does over the next few weeks, is decisively bullish for gold. Let's now take a look at silver. Silver's quite interesting in here. Silver has reacted back up to test the underside of the cyclical trend channel here, or trend line, if you will. And this is where silver's fate in the short term will be decided. If silver cannot get decisively above this line here, then we're likely to see another leg down in silver, which is what I'm expecting, down to about the $28 level, perhaps even lower to $23. Again, we should know very shortly which way silver is going to make a move, much like gold. We're coming into some short-term cyclical junctions in here, and we should see by the end of this week, perhaps early next week at the latest, the next major moves in the short term, that is, for gold and silver unfold. Let's now take a quick look at the dollar index. The dollar index and the dollar in general has really continued to weaken over the last few days, going into the holiday and coming out of the holiday. You can see the action here. It's not very conducive to the bulls on the dollar. We've actually seen we're near a record high in the Swiss franc against the dollar, and the euro is defying all kinds of really bad fundamentals and holding up rather well against the dollar. Now, I still, as you can see from this chart here, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to see that the dollar is in virtually no man's land here. It could just as easily rally up to the 78 level or fall back down to the 72 level. So I'm not playing the currencies either way right here. A slight long position in some of my services based on cycles, but I'm not aggressively long or short the dollar, and I won't be until we see some kind of confirming move, confirming signals for the next move in the dollar. Keep in mind the dollar remains in a long-term bear market. Now let's take a look at the Dow Industrials. Dow Industrials here started to snap back just a little bit right after the holiday with a decent rally. We could get up to 12.8. On the other hand, it could roll over and head towards 11.5. So we're betwixt and between in a lot of markets, but I can tell you from a short-term cyclical point of view, trend changes are imminent, and they could be very important trend changes. So please stay alert to everything I publish, and of course to my Monday column and any flash alerts I may issue, and of course my updates. Till next week, this is Larry. Have a good weekend.